This is the Scenario Radio Show. Real talk with a playlist.
So we got a full playlist today full of Stevie Wonder stuff. It's great. If you, as you know, we always put something on Spotify where you can just listen to the playlist of everything you hear here today, plus a whole lot more. Make sure to go and check that out. Right now, we're going to do 5 fast facts about the inimitable talents and life of Stevie Wonder. So let's check it out. Fact number 1. In an interview with Larry King, Stevie Wonder stated that he wasn't born blind. A major cause of Wonder's blindness was an overabundance of oxygen he experienced as an infant in a hospital incubator. This was an accident on the part of the hospital, which coupled with being 6 months premature, resulting in Wonder becoming permanently blind. I'll be honest, that era, well, let's be honest, in this era, they don't care for black people the way they should in hospitals. I can only imagine that era that could have been avoided, probably.
Oh, definitely.
But too much oxygen?
Too much. I know. I was
Too
thinking
much?
that too. Too much oxygen causes blindness.
What would
Too
they
much
do?
of anything can be bad for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
true.
guess you're
What
right.
they do? Blowing his eye real hard or something? Is oxygen?
Oh my God.
Because when I think, right, because I'm imagining them putting them in a little incubator, and the little thing is, I don't.
I don't think it's an AC
I don't know
unit.
how it works, but
That's-
I'm almost
yeah.
certain
in
it
my
doesn't
head.
work like that.
Right, that's my picture.
The thermostat on the incubator.
Yeah, somebody flicked us. Yeah, they messed it up. They put it
If
on
you
running
work in the
fans
medical
instead of
community,
auto.
please let us know how it actually works. Just send us an email and let us know how it works,
I know we
please.
got some smart people out there with that.
Fact number 2, the youngest in charge. In 51 years, no one has come close to the record Stevie Wonder achieved when he was only 13. As little Stevie Wonder, his song Fingertips Part 2 reached number 1 on the Billboard Top 100, making him the youngest artist to do so. The track simultaneously became the number 1 R&B song in the country, also a first.
Man,
He
been
done
making hits a long time.
Longer than you've been born, Van. That's a
Mighty long
that's a
time.
feat.
Not a
My
feat.
God.
Ageist. You are so ageist.
Right here. Yeah, that's terrible. All right, y'all. So we have a senseless tragedy. On August 6, 1973, Stevie Wonder was in a car accident. The crash left Wonder in a coma for 4 days and ultimately resulted in him losing both sense of smell and sense of taste for a short time. In a twist of fate, exactly 15 years later, on the same date, Wonder was gifted with a son named Kwame. Now I'm thinking, was he driving? They didn't mention it in here. But what happened?
Oh, Lord.
So here's what happened. What's funny is
I'm sorry.
when he recovered from from all of this, out of his coma and got his senses and stuff back, he actually was making that same joke that he shouldn't have been driving. That was the joke he was telling everybody.
So he was driving.
For real, so
No, he wasn't.
Driving.
Oh.
He was not driving.
No, he was
Made it
not
out the
driving.
driveway.
Stevie, hilarious.
Hey,
No, he was not driving. A logging truck hit them. A truck was full of logs. Actually.
Final Destination?
Final Destination, Stevie.
Yeah, Final
Oh.
Destination
Me and
style.
That man
yeah.
an angel. He ain't going down.
Protect Stevie Wonder at all costs.
At all times.
Oh man. Okay. Wonder. Fact number 4. Wonder was the first person to own the EMU emulator, an early sampler. The art of sampling has been instrumental in a wide variety of genres like hip hop and electronic dance music, helping both genres shape both the foundations of their sound. The EMU emulator was one of the first affordable samplers on the market, and Stevie Wonder was its first owner. Now, I know it's like, well,
wild.
what's the big deal about that? One, it is a big deal that he would own the first sample. It's like, well, I don't remember him sampling anything. But what people don't realize is that there are other ways to use samplers that he was using that people hadn't even thought of at the time. Again, he's a genius. He also had what's called a Moog keyboard, a bunch of other keyboards and technology that no one else had. The reason he was able to afford all of this stuff was because his contract had came up with Motown at the age of 19, and there was a bunch of back money over all those years that they were able to hold until he turned 19. He told them, "I'm not signing a new contract until you pay me all of that money in full." So he got this huge lump sum of money. He was able to buy all of this new state of the art equipment that nobody else had to use, and he had access to Electric Lady Studios, and he could take his time. So over that time period, when he had that was when he created Inner Visions, Talking Book, and Songs in the Key of Life, 3 of the greatest albums of all time. That's when all of that happened. Yeah,
and it's crazy.
Very cool.
So he was running the system too a little bit too. Like he knew
exactly.
He knew his worth. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, he was a good businessman.
Which wasn't common back then. So kudos to that man.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So fact number 5: Anthem for a King. In 1981, Wonder, along with many other supporters, were rallying for the government to recognize Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday as a national holiday. Happy Birthday was Wonder's way of spreading the word. He even helped organize the Rally for Peace conference in 1981. President Ronald Reagan, the inventor of crack, would ultimately approve the holiday thanks to these efforts 2 years later.
Okay, I feel that it's necessary. I feel that it's necessary to point out that he was not the inventor of crack, but he was the distributor. He was a major distributor.
I feel like it's gonna come back to him somehow. And not only that song. Listen. I mean, dude, that is the birthday. That's the black folks' birthday song. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. I've been at work, and there was a white lady who started into that. Like after somebody did Happy Birthday, and she started singing it. And man, I didn't like it, dude. I was like, that's ours. Like it'd be different if you kind of chimed in along with. But she started off the Happy Birthday. It just didn't start. It didn't sound right with a white person starting off the Happy Birthday. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, how did she start?
She tried her best. You could tell she had been around black folks doing it, but she couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's I don't know. It was.
Yeah, I don't know how that works because I know that our timing is different. Like we'd be like 1, 2, 3, happy, and then they'd be like and a 1 and a 2 and a, you're like whoa. It was weird, man. It was like an episode of Atlanta. Like, the hell are you doing?
What Kev on stage be saying? It's for black people anyway.
Exactly, dude. Like that's all. I don't know.
So all right. So everybody here, we're all on the same page. When we sing Happy Birthday to someone, we sing Stevie's Happy Birthday. Jamie, you sing Stevie's Happy Birthday? Okay. Yeah. All right, I just wanted to make sure. Do we sing that? Do we start it in mixed company? And if we're in mixed company at the office and they start into the other one, what do we do? Do we hold back or we just say,
we just look around. We look around.
I didn't sing along. I couldn't do it. I was like, it don't feel right. I can't do this with you.
Yeah. What do you do, Jamie?
Yeah. I stop singing.
Just don't sing. You just lead up. Yeah.
You can't be recklessly race mixing. Yeah, you can't be race mixing the Happy Birthday song like that.
Yeah. I kneel down like Kaepernick and just like put my head down and my fist up until they sing the right one. That's what I do. But I ask for my corner piece of the cake, then I do that. That's what
then
I
do. That.
My bad.
Don't make sure it don't have nobody's name on it. Nobody's name.
No name. Can't cut the name.
Or the rose.
I don't mind cutting people's names.
Hold on, who said all the rose?
I did. You can't cut the name of the rose. That goes to the birthday person.
You can tell they grew up some old folks, boy. That rose on that good Kroger cake with that.
Be in the freezer for 3 years. Need something sweet. Oh yes, that rose back in there for
birthday cake. That's
Tootie them birthday.
We say Tootie.
Tootie them birthday.
Tootie and them.
Oh man, this is.
Oh man! All right, that's 5 fast facts with some additional stuff in there.
Additional stuff.
This is the Scenario Radio Show. Real talk with a playlist.
That's the